In case you missed it, wedding season is back. About 2.6 million weddings are expected to happen in 2022 in the US, the most since 1984. That amounts to about 335 million guests in attendance in the US alone. And they're all going to want to dress the part. Let's start with the bride. After more than 2 years of event cancellations and postponements, wedding dresses are back. I already said are back. Should I change that? What are our thoughts? Criteo commerce data shows that last year in the US, sales increased by 70% year over year from July to September. This indicates that brides-to-be were optimistic as early as last summer that their weddings would be back on the calendar soon. And this trend is becoming more pronounced as time goes on. Sales of wedding dresses increased every day in Q1 2022, more than doubling between January and March. This represents a 10% increase year over year. As of April 2022, sales of wedding dresses were still up across the Americas, Europe, and APAC. My dream dress was way out of budget, saved myself $4,000. Moving on to the tribe. Our second trend is dedicated to all the bridesmaids out there. Criteo commerce data shows that bridal party dresses have been seeing steady gains since the second half of 2021. In September, in the US, sales increased by 172% compared to 1 year prior. And by December, sales were still up 79% year over year. And if you thought American brides were the only ones who like to get their besties in uniform, just take a look at APAC. In April 2022, sales of bridal party dresses were up almost 500% year over year in Japan. Interesting, huh? It's like, I don't know, all of a sudden. And for our third trend, fascinators are fascinating consumers. These fabulous headpieces, made famous by the British royal family and Hollywood, are typically decorated with feathers, flowers, and beads, and make a fantastic accessory for any formal occasion. I mean, I wish I had one. I do wonder if it's also like, were there horse races at that time? Just ask shoppers in Germany, South Korea, and the US, where sales of fascinators grew by 86%, 56%, and 45% respectively in February 2022. In the UK, between January and March of this year, sales of fascinators were up 115% compared to 2021. And finally, for those who aren't in the fashion business, know that the return of wedding season is great news for other verticals too. Just think of all the gifts to be got from wedding registries and the flights to be booked to get to the main event. Data from The Knot shows that in 2021, guests spent an average of $160 on a wedding gift, up from $120 in 2019. And the overall average cost of attending a wedding was $460, $30 more than pre-pandemic. That's a lot. I don't know, is that a lot? But I always struggle with what gift to get off the registry. Anyone else? You know, when you finally get to like the crate and barrel, you're like, which one do I? This episode is brought to you by Criteo. Criteo helps businesses bring richer experiences to consumers in all the places they shop with the world's largest open commerce dataset. Learn more at Criteo.com. I bought mine because I saw a picture of, what's her name? Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah. I don't think I looked as bucolic as she did, but it's fine. She does. She looks like a fairy princess. It wasn't my vibe.